Intro the moment the world went dark. Day 1. The lights die suddenly.
At first, it feels ordinary like every other blackout you've lived through.
You expect the familiar return of hums and glows in minutes.
But this time, it doesn't come back.
The streets are dark. The towering cityscape that once shimmered at night is swallowed by shadows.
Refrigerators fall silent, televisions flicker off, and the internet vanishes in an instant.
For most, the thought is simple: it will be fixed by morning. But for those who know how fragile modern systems really are, a darker realization creeps in. Electricity is not just convenience, it is survival.
And tonight, survival has been unplugged.
This is the beginning of 30 days without power.
30 days that will separate the prepared from the desperate. Day 1 disbelief and wasted horse in the first 24 hours. Denial is the biggest killer. People continue their lives as if tomorrow will restore everything. They burn through batteries, scrolling news updates, calling friends, charging devices on dying car batteries.
Shops remain open, their shelves still half full.
People buy perishable goods, milk, bread, frozen meat, believing electricity will return in time to preserve them.
But every passing hour makes those choices fatal.
By nightfall, the illusion shatters.
The streets are dark in a way few modern people have ever known. The stores are sharp, the silence thick. It is beautiful for a moment until fear returns. Without light, even familiar neighborhoods feel alien. On day 1, survival belongs to the few who recognize this truth. Electricity isn't coming back soon.
They begin rationing water.
They eat food that will spoil quickly.
They save batteries. Everyone else is already wasting precious resources. Day 2, the first hunger. The second day arrives with spoiled milk, warm refrigerators, and dripping freezers.
Fresh food rots quickly, and panic sends crowds back to supermarkets.
Lines form outside stores.
Generators keep lights on for a few more hours, but shelves are stripped bare by the desperate. Canned food, bottled water, flashlights gone. The sound of arguments echo through empty aisles.
Phones die.
Radios hiss with static. The silence of communication is louder than bombs.
Without news, rumors become truth.
Some say it's a cyber attack, others whisper about war.
Nobody knows. By nightfall, fear spreads faster than hunger.
The smartest survivors shift their focus from comfort to necessity. Canned beans, rice, oats, protein bars, these become treasure.
Those who wasted their first day are already vulnerable.
Day 3, when order breaks in the third day, cracks appear in society. Gas stations close. Pumps can't work without power. Roads fall silent as cars run dry. Public transport halts, stranding millions. Supermarkets, once crowded, now lock their doors. Some are raided at night. Garage shatters, shelves ransacked. Law enforcement tries to hold order, but even they struggle. Radios down, emergency systems failing.
Food is disappearing.
Water grows scarce. Filtration plants and pumps, once invisible to everyday life, are now gone. Faucets spit uncertain liquid. Some dare to drink, others fall sick.
The unprepared begin to beg. The prepared stay hidden.
Cooking at night is dangerous. The smell of food carries in silence.
Candles burn too bright in pitch darkness.
On day 3, survival becomes about staying invisible.
Day for shadows in the dark.
The 4th day brings something new: mistrust. Neighbors who once gathered in unity now eye each other's windows. The sight of light or the smell of food makes one house a target for another's hunger. Silence is safety. The wise survivors black out their windows with blankets, cook only at dawn or dusk, and eat sparingly. They understand. Resources are not only to be preserved, they must be hidden.
At night, the world feels colder. No heaters, no fans, just the raw climate of the land pressing in on vulnerable bodies. For many, the blackout is no longer an inconvenience.
It's a threat.
Day 5, exhaustion. 5 days without power.
Phones are dead bricks.
Flashlights grow dim.
Generators sputter their last drops of fuel.
Sleep comes harder now. The mind, untrained for such silence, stirs at every noise. Dogs barking in the distance, footsteps on gravel, the breaking of glass.
Every sound carries meaning. Every shadow feels like danger.
Food is almost gone for those who relied on supermarkets. Water is running low. People begin scavenging dumpsters, abandoned houses, forgotten shelves.
Survival turns dirty, humiliating, but necessary. And yet, those who prepared, those who rationed water, guarded their supplies, and stayed discreet still hold an edge. Day 6, the first fires, and the 6th day, the city smells different.
Smoke rises from small
Fires as people turn to
Wood and trash for
the
cooking.
absence of electricity has dragged everyone back into the age of fire.
But fire is dangerous. It gives warmth and light, but also signals your location. A single flicker in the night can draw desperate eyes. By now, thirst grips the unlucky.
Without clean water, dehydration begins its work. Loops crack.
Heads ache.
Weakness spreads.
The survivors who thought ahead now rely on stored bottles, rain collection, or simple boiling techniques. Day 6 proves this. Without electricity, water is not guaranteed. And without water, survival is measured in hours, not days.
Day 7, the end of the first week. A week has passed.
Civilization feels like a memory. The comfort of switches, screens, and constant light has been replaced by hunger, darkness, and fear. The unprepared are already falling apart. Some have fled cities, searching for safer places in the countryside. Others have resorted to theft and violence.
The prepared remain low, silent, careful. Their supplies are shrinking, but their discipline is stronger.
They know the blackout is not a test of strength, it is a test of patience. At the end of the first week, the truth becomes undeniable. This is no longer just a blackout. This is survival.
To be continued in part 2, day 8-15. Adaptation and scarcity.
Okay, let's go.